shout out to me, bro.
What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Also, just subscribe to the channel. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. Also, hit that notification bell so that way once the video is uploaded to YouTube, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, this was an improv video. I was not even supposed to go live today. I was supposed to be a tour guide for my guy Guru from Tampa. He was supposed to be in town this Memorial weekend, but unfortunately, due to the weather, that basically derailed everything. I was gonna, take my boy Guru to Yankee Stadium to see the Yankees play the Rays. He's from Tampa. I'm a diehard Yankee fan, so I was looking forward to taking my boy to the game. Unfortunately, the weather postponed that. It also canceled his flight, so I basically had nothing to do for the day. So I said, you know what? Let me jump on this live and conversate with y'all a little bit with some WNBA stuff before the Knicks and Cavs game come on at 8. And then I think the Aces and the Sparks come on at 8 as well. So I'm going to be back and forth with both of those games. So I said, you know what? Since, my day has been derailed because of this rain, I figured why not go live? So let's get to it. Miss D, what's up, Miss D? What's up? And Big Dog, what's up? What's up? You asked me when I was going live. Well, now I'm live. But again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. I've been, getting a lot of subs these past few days or past weeks. So I appreciate the people that have been leaving comments and agreeing with some of the takes that I have or whatnot. But yeah, the WNBA season is still high and dry. I am definitely enjoying what I'm seeing so far to start this season. Very, very much impressed. I'm very much enjoying what I'm seeing so far this season. Obviously, we know the team, the standard is the Las Vegas Aces, so it's not really much to say about them. Obviously, they took their ass whooping their first game of the season, and they've just been on a tear ever since. They play the Sparks later, so I'm almost certain that's going to be a win for them as well. So, we take it from there. But the first thing, the first thing I want to speak on is this rookie class. This rookie class has been very impressive, to say the least, to start the season. There's six rookies in particular. Obviously, we know the front runner is Olivia Miles. Before the season started, I actually did, you know, my season predictions on who I think is going to win certain awards. And I had Olivia Miles as my rookie of the year. And right now, to start this young season, she has not disappointed me. She has not let me down. So I'm hoping that Olivia Miles continues to do that. Kiki Rice, playing for the Toronto Tempos, she is doing her thing. I'm not even gonna hold you. And you gotta figure she plays the guard position. So she doesn't play that much. Because obviously you got Brittany Sykes, aka Slim, and you got the crash out queen herself, Marina Mabry, Money Mabry, a bunch of nicknames for her. So she's tussling with time with them, but she's making the best out of it when she does get on the court. I believe she's averaging about 10, 11 points a game. So for her to get the little bit of time that she's getting out there and she's putting in work once she steps on the court, I love it. Pauline Ashtier, I so hope I'm pronouncing her last name right, because the one thing I don't like is muffling people's last name. She plays for my Liberty, and she has been playing amazing at that point guard position. Me personally, I didn't know what to think about. I didn't know what to think of her because before the season started, we find out Sabrina gets hurt. She's going to be out for 2 weeks. And all I kept saying to myself was, see, this would have been the perfect time for Natasha Cloud to still be here. This would have been the perfect time for her to still be here. But we come across this young rookie who, again, I did not know who she was. I did not know who she was. And I have been very much impressed with what I've been seeing. And now we find out that Sabrina will be back tomorrow against the Wings, which I love because I will be at the game tomorrow. So I get to see my girl Brina back on the court, but Pauline Ashtier, she has been showing out. She has been playing impressive. She has been holding down that point guard role for Sabrina Ionescu. I mean, they played Golden State a few days ago. I didn't like her performance in that game. In fact, I didn't like nobody's performance in that game because Golden State was very much putting the clamps on my Liberty on the defensive side of the ball. But Pauline Ashtier, I'm very, very much enjoying what I'm seeing for her to start this season. Now, my whole thing is, can she keep it up once Sabrina returns? Like, is she going to still be able to be that same spark off the bench? Only time will tell, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. Flaw J. Johnson, Big Four is what they call her. Obviously, she's playing with the Seattle Storm, so they're in a rebuild phase, right? So it's not really much to think of with that team. I mean, Zaya Cook has been playing amazing for them. Big Mama Steph, I love me some Big Mama Steph. Yes, she had absolutely. Yes, Pauline, she's been doing her thing. Yes, she has. Again, I did not know who this girl was. I did not know who she was, but I'm glad that she is a part of my Liberty squad. Now, my whole thing is, can she keep it going when Sabrina returns? So we're going to find out tomorrow because Brina will be back tomorrow. And who knows, she might be back in the starting lineup on Monday because Sabrina is coming back from her injury. I'm almost certain she's probably not going to play a back-to-back. I'm almost certain that she's probably not. This is not anything that I've read. This is just me assuming. You're coming back from an injury. I do not expect her to play a back-to-back game on Monday on Memorial Day against Portland. So it's already confirmed that she's playing tomorrow, which I love because, you know, Sabrina, Paige, two of my favorite players in the league. They can go at it with each other. Now, will they guard each other? That's a total different thing. But to see them on the court together, I look forward to that matchup tomorrow. But again, Flaw J has been playing well. Flaw J has been playing well. She's averaging almost 11 points a game. She's on one of my fantasy teams, so she's definitely been helping me out. But again, this is Seattle, and Malunga is still out. You know, I'm not certain when she'll return. Our fam, their number, I I think she was the number 3 pick, if I'm not. Yeah, she was the number 3 pick because Dallas was number 1. Olivia Miles was number 2 in Minnesota. So our fam, their 3rd pick in the draft, is now in the States. She's in the States. She's not in Spain no more. She's in the States. Now, the question is, yes, let's go Big 4. Yes. Now the question is, when does she play? Because I'm very much looking forward to seeing that dynamic. Because when Flau'jae got drafted and then got traded to Seattle, I was so looking forward. Reddick Milky Way. I like that name. Reddick Milky Way. I like that name. I ain't even gonna hold you. I like that name. I was looking forward to seeing Flau'jae, Dominique Malunga, and our fam work together. And now we're on the verge of that because, again, our fam is in the States. Now the question is, when does she play? And then hopefully Malunga could get back on the court real soon. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the Seattle team. Obviously, the season is still young, and I believe their record is 2-4, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to see what happens when our fam gets in the lineup, when Malunga comes back in the lineup. Izzy as well, big dog. Thank you for telling me, Izzy, Easy. Hopefully, I'm saying her name right. I hate muffling people's names. Pardon self when it comes to that. Definitely a tall full court. Definitely. I mean, I don't like doing comparisons. I really don't like doing comparisons, but that could be a female version of Elijah Wan and Ralph Sampson. Now, I don't think they'll play like them, but I'm just, spitballing here. Yes, they will play teams tough. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Ms. D, I definitely agree. I don't believe that they'll make the playoffs. I don't believe that they will. But they will make it difficult for all of those teams that's going to make the playoffs. I'll say that much. I don't see them making the playoffs, but they will make it difficult for teams that are going to make it. That's for damn sure. But I'm not gonna hold you. Out of all the rookies right now, obviously Olivia Miles is my favorite. She's my rookie of the year. But my second favorite is Gabriela Jaquez with the Chicago Sky. She's my favorite because I remember on draft night, they was dogging the Chicago Sky for drafting her. They was dogging her. Like, they had her late in the draft. I think they had her, between 9 and 12 going in the draft. And I even said this on Threads. For all of those people that was hating on Chicago drafting Jaquez, what do y'all got to say now? Because she's been playing well. Now, aside from the game earlier against the Minnesota Lynx, she's been playing well this season. Scoring 12 points a game, crashing about 6 to 7 boards. She can get to the paint at will. She can create her own shots, and she plays good defense. Good defense as well. All of those people that had a problem with this pick, I wonder what y'all got to say about her now. So if you was a Chicago Sky fan or are a Chicago Sky fan and you had a problem with this pick, I wonder how y'all feel about it now. Yeah. Well, listen. Do I think she's better? Do I think she's better than Flau'jae? I'm on the fence with that one. And then Raven, that's my niece, so I'm not. I'm gonna be hella biased when it comes to that. I'm gonna be hella biased when it comes to that because Raven's my niece, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's better than Raven Johnson. But the role that she's playing in Chicago She's doing her job very well. And then the fact that you got Rakia Jackson out for the season, which we hope she gets well soon and speedy recovery. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Chicago team. Now, granted, they lost to the Minnesota Lynx earlier, and I'm about to speak on them in a few, but you lost to Minnesota. You lost to a formidable opponent. So I'm not going to, dog them for that. But from watching the Chicago Sky games to start this season, I am impressed with them. The problem is the issue with them is, can they finish games? And listen, for me, the jury is out now. I've tried to be sensitive. I've tried to be understanding when it comes to Camila Cardoso, but I think this year right here is make or break for her. I think this year is make or break for her. Because for me, the pick that she got picked in the third. She got picked third in the 2024 draft. And she don't face the type of criticism that Angel Reese gets. She doesn't. And remind you, she was a third overall pick. Cameron Brink got called out a few weeks ago by her coach. And ever since her coach called her out, Cameron Brink has answered the bell. Me personally, I don't really know about the Chicago Sky organization, but I will tell you this. I think Camila Cardoso needs to get called out. And listen, I love Camila Cardoso. I love me some Camila Cardoso, but Big Dog, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And I've been said this. She's soft. She's soft. She's very soft. For your height, you are 6'7". You are supposed to be stomping over these girls. Every time you get that ball in the paint, it's supposed to be barbecue chicken alert. And I keep saying this, and I said this in her first year. He reminds me of Dwight Howard. Always joyful, always laughing. Nah, we need you to kill. We need you to destroy these girls in the paint. Like we've seen, like we've seen you put in the work when you play overseas. Why can't we get that, Camila Cardoso? Why can't we get that? You be in China putting in crazy work. Why can we not see that in the W? So I think people have been very soft when it comes to Camila Cardoso. Like the same way Angel Reese gets smoke, Camila Cardoso should get it too. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is exempt from criticism. Nobody. Yes, absolutely. Raven played very well last night. Very well. I really hope she can get more minutes, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely hope Raven can get some more minutes. But yeah, this is a make or break for Camila Cardoso. Like the jury is out on her now because enough is enough. You've been in the league 3 years now. You was a third overall pick, and you're not playing aggressive as you should be, and there's no excuse for it. Especially when you was a third overall pick, no excuse for it. So Camila, come on, baby girl, I need you to get it together. This is coming from a place of love. This is not coming from a place of hate. This is coming from a place of love. Oh yeah. That Minnesota team I was talking about. Oh, wrong one. This one. Scary times are ahead. Just think about it, right? The Minnesota Lynx is 5th in scoring. They give about 80 to 82 points on defense. They're 2nd in field goal percentage on offense. And they're doing all of this without Queen Phee. They're doing all of this without Napheesa Collier. With no fee, and they're doing this. You took the words right out of my mouth, big dog. Minnesota right now, I believe. Let me see the standings real quick. Let me see what these standings is right now. Hold on a second, y'all. The Minnesota Lynx are 4-2. They're 4-2 right now. And they're doing all of this without Napheesa Collier. Y'all already know how I feel about Olivia Miles. Kayla McBride. I love me some Kayla McBride. Courtney Williams. Stud. Her mid-game is no joke. That girl don't need no pick and roll. That girl could just get the ball, drive to the paint, or just pull up for that jumper, and it's automatic. I love me some Courtney Williams. Picks 2 through 6 have been ignored largely. I absolutely agree. But that 7th pick gets ridiculed a lot. I wonder who went number 7 in that class. But yeah, picks 2 through 6. Well, not 2, because again, Cameron Brink got called out by her coach. So, I mean, yeah, from the masses, it's been ignored. But her coach called her out. Yep, that's right. They don't fear you. How can you be 6'7" and they don't fear you? What's your opinion? What you want my opinion on, big dog? What you want? What you want my opinion on? What you want my opinion on? Scream at me. But yeah, Minnesota is doing all of this without Queen Phee. It's going to get dark when she returns. Nicknames. I don't mind nicknames. I don't mind them. As long as you living up to it, I don't mind. I don't mind nicknames. As long as you living up to them, I don't mind them at all. Okay. I take issue with the whole Magic Mouse thing. Well, I mean, look, we're basketball fans, right? So when we see somebody like Olivia Miles and the way that she can control the floor and the way she can put everybody in position to get the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, the person that we're going to think of is Magic Johnson, right? Listen, Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard in NBA history. It's not Steph Curry. It's Magic Johnson. It's Irvin Magic Johnson, all right? So when we see Olivia Miles doing what she does on offense, the person we're going to think of is Magic Johnson. The same could be said with Chelsea Gray. Like, we call her the point guard, right? When we think of her and we think of the way she can dribble that ball up the court, no-look passes, nutmegs, and all of that, who do we think of? We think of Magic Johnson. So I don't mind. I don't mind the nicknames. It's like calling CC. Well, look, they already calling her the female Steph Curry, and I wish they would stop doing that. But they've been doing it for so long. It's nature to them. They was calling her that when she was in college, and I wish they would stop calling her that. But it's already ingrained in their head, and once it's in their head, they're not gonna let it go. I will never call her chef. I will never call her that. Her name, her nickname is Cece. That's what I'll be calling her. It won't be no damn chef. So we can just X we can just X that out right now. Uh, uh, Courtney Williams be the picture of a team player, told to give up her spot for a rookie. No public fuss. Yep, that's what you call a team leader. That's what you call a team leader. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, and I don't want to muffle it, but this was an amazing comment. Amazing comment. This is what a team leader does. This is what a team leader does because clearly you're not a casual. Clearly you're not a casual fan. From what I pick up from you, you are a real WNBA fan. Because obviously you know Courtney Williams is not a point guard. She's really a two. But she was playing the one at Minnesota. And now Olivia Miles comes in, a true point guard, and then she goes to the number two spot off the ball and didn't huff and puff and didn't complain. That's what you call a leader. That's what you call a team leader. Oh no, listen, they love Olivia Miles in Minnesota. They love Olivia Miles. And listen, I will be the first to admit, I thought she should have went number one. I'll put that out there. I thought she should have went number one. Obviously, we know why AZ Flood went number one. There's no need to keep crying over spilled milk. But me personally, I felt Olivia Miles should have been number one. But now, as this season goes on now, I understand why she went number two, and I love the fact that she's in Minnesota. I love the fact that she's in Minnesota, and you can tell that the players, they love her. Cheryl Reeve is in awe of Olivia Miles, so I love it. So I honestly cannot wait until Napheesa Collier come back. I cannot wait. Natasha Howard has been killing for Minnesota. That was a sleeper pickup. That was a sleeper pickup. And when Queen Phee gets back, oh man, it's gonna get real scary. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real scary. Yep, it's politics and everywhere. Jay-Z got a song called "Politics as Usual" on the Reasonable Doubt album. Politics as usual, and yep, it was politics in the WNBA draft as well. We all know that. We all know that. We all know that. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying this season so far to start the WNBA. I am. Miles is the few rookies that play for Cheryl Reeve. Yep. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm still pissed about the Elisa Pelly. I'm pissed about that. Because I really hope, like, I really wish that she would have played well. Well, not even play well, get more time with Minnesota. And then she went to the Sparks, and then that shit didn't even work. I don't know how to do that, bro. I'm still new to these lives, so you got to give me time. You got to give me time, man. You got to give me time. You got to give me time to adjust to this. I'm still new to this. I'm still a baby when it comes to these lives. I need to go to a tutoring class. I need to go. I need to go to a tutoring class. So I'm still somewhat new to this. But the next time I go live, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can try this on the cuff. Hold on. Let me see if I could try something real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right. Tell me if I did it right. Tell me if I did it right. Just let me know. Just let me know. Okay. Okay.
You see how easy that was?
Again, I just said I'm a
Yeah,
baby at
that's
it.
easy, right?
Sometimes you got to learn off the cuff.
Yeah, man, that's how I had to do it. I had to learn that shit on the fly. Once I start seeing stuff pop up at the bottom of the screen, messing with the StreamYard stuff, you just start messing with stuff and you figure it out.
See, there you go. There you go.
But
That
nah,
wasn't bad after all.
I ain't gonna hold you too long. I just wanted to say just a couple of things. One, Olivia Miles is a talent. She's gonna be a superstar. I guess my
I agree.
issue with the whole Magic thing is that Magic was my favorite player, so it sounds offensive to me. It like for me, just for me personally.
Don't feel that way. Don't feel that way.
You
Trust
know
me.
what I
Don't
mean?
feel that way.
It feel like me calling Caitlin Carter Chef Carter. Like I don't think for me, Olivia Miles, she reminds me more of Lafayette Lever than she do Magic Johnson. I don't know if you old enough to remember Lafayette Lever, but he used to play for the Denver Nuggets.
No,
He used
I'm
to play
40.
for the Okay, yeah, he used to play for the Denver Nuggets. He was their point guard too. And for those who don't know who Lafayette Lever is, he was not a bum. He's fifth all time in triple doubles. He led the NBA in assists 4 times. So he was not no bum that I'm comparing her to. You understand what I'm saying? Just a shorter version. You know what I'm saying? But when Phee do come back, yeah, Minnesota gonna be crazy when Phee come back. Yeah, Minnesota gonna be rough.
It's gonna be it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be very scary.
Because Miss Miles, to her credit, she has proven she could run the offense. She hit people where they need to be hit at, and she has an ability that's rare for a point guard. The ability to pass people open. Now, it's one thing to be able to throw a pass to an open person. It's another thing when the pass creates the opening itself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And when you can make passes like that, where you pass people open, you a dangerous MF. And Olivia Miles has shown she can do that, and that's rare. When you got somebody who can do that, yeah, you in trouble.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy for her. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Again, like I said, she should have been the number 1 pick. But like Ms. D said, it was politics in the WNBA draft. But in hindsight, she went exactly where she needed to be. She went exactly where she needed to be.
She's gonna flourish in Minnesota. She really is. And Cheryl, she has a good coach. Say what you want about Cheryl Reeves, but can't take away her coaching acumen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with her
coaching. She's too political. Acumen. So what? What they gonna say about her? She's too political. So what? I care about what you do on that sideline as a coach.
What she do on the sideline, she one of the very best.
She's a problem. So that's all I'm concerned with.
Now, as far as my Liberty, I know it's only been 7 games. I'm trying not to panic. Our Liberty.
Our Liberty.
I'm sorry?
Our Liberty.
Oh, you're a Liberty fan too. That's right.
Yeah. New York.
Look,
but I mean, I don't like all New York teams, but the Liberty, yeah.
Well, Liberty, I'm in Liberty and the Knicks and the Yankees and Giants, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
As for my Liberty, though, I'm only 7 games in, so I'm trying not to panic. I know Sabrina come back.
No. Yeah. We got no need to panic yet. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
I know the record don't say that. I know most people thinking the Liberty was going to be, top 2, top 3 teams in the league. They expecting to come out 6-1, 7-2. The Liberty, everybody expected the Liberty to get off to such a hot start. But, we ain't got all our pieces yet, at least not all in unison. And then once they get all in unison, they still going to need time to gel. So I'm looking forward to like game 20. Game 21, once these women have had a few games under their belt together, all of them together, because I haven't got to see all of them together yet. But we got a legit bench. Once we get into our bench, we got a whole legit bench. We're a deep team. So once we get it together,
coming back soon.
Yeah, once we get it together, chemistry-wise, I'm thinking 20 games in, 25 games in, you're going to see the Liberty go on a run where they could be at least rival the Aces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because on
For that
paper right
number
now
one
they
spot.
rival them, but on paper they rival them. But we got to see it on the court. You say 20 games, I say about 15 to 17 games.
15 to 17. I mean, that's a good
about
metric too.
because Satu is back, and
Right.
obviously I knew she was going to have her little hiccups in her first game because this is her first game back after missing she missed the last 2 games of the finals
Yeah,
last,
she
if I'm not
missed a lot
mistaken.
of games. And
Yeah,
then the whole off season, and then all of the
mm-hmm.
preseason. Yeah, she was going to be rusty.
Exactly.
And
So
Sabrina going to be rusty too tonight when she come back.
tomorrow,
She's not going to just. I mean, yeah, when she come back tomorrow,
yeah,
she's going to be rusty too. She's
yeah,
not just going to go out there and drop 30 and go like 8 for 10 from the 3-point line and all. That's not going to happen.
No. In a perfect world, I would love that because I'll be in the building, but that's not going to happen. I have to be a realist. I don't see that happening. And to be honest with you, I think she's going to be limited as far as time wise. I don't even think she's going to play that much.
I think so too. Yeah, I wouldn't play her that much either. Like I said, the rookie we got playing point guard, she's been doing a fine job.
Mm-hmm.
Just let her keep, you know what I mean? You give Sabrina maybe 10, 15 minutes just to get her feet
20.
wet and stuff like that. Yeah, 20's fine too. Whatever her body could handle for right now. I'm saying 10 or 15 just to be on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? And just, let her get her feet wet a little bit and just gradually ease her back into, into the lineup or whatever. But we got a legit bench and we could really compete this year. So I'm very excited for the Liberty. My main thing with the Liberty is they just can't get in the transition games with people. You can't be just running up and down the court with teams. Like, all that trying to run up and down the court, playing fast pace. No, we need to slow it down, stay in the half court. You understand what I'm saying? And let our bigs do their thing. Let Stewie do her thing. Let Jacquel Jones do her thing in the half court. We don't need to be chasing these teams running up and down the court. Taking shots 4 seconds into the shot clock. Shit like that. We don't got to play like that.
That's not our forte, and we don't have the guards for that.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. We don't need to be running up and down the court. We just need to control the game, slow it down, and just let our half court offense dictate, the pace of the game, and we'll be fine. In my opinion,
I think I'll say by All-Star break, I think the Liberty should be one of the top 5 teams before All-Star break, because I didn't even know it's another besides the All-Star break, it's another break afterwards, right?
Usually for the Olympics.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that. I thought it was just a soccer thing.
That's the only time it's 2 breaks when the Olympics roll around. You get 2 breaks: the All-Star break and the Olympic break.
Okay. So let's see. So let's see what happens with these. Because look, there's gonna be teams that's gonna struggle, and
Absolutely.
I'm almost certain when that break is over, they're gonna come back on a mission. We saw it with Indiana a few years ago. They was playing bad to start that season, and as soon as that Olympic break was over,
1-12 or something like that, 2-12, and then got caught fire after the Olympic break and got to the playoff.
Made the playoff. Right. Exactly. So I can definitely see a scenario where teams will probably do that, because again, I think 2 teams that made the playoffs last year is not going to make it this year. I'm almost certain Seattle was going to be one of them. Now, the other team, I'm still trying to figure out the team that made the playoffs
Golden
last
State.
year.
You thinking?
Golden State's
Golden State going.
They going. Yeah. They are going.
Yeah, they're going.
I'm not.
Yeah,
listen,
they definitely going.
They lost to Indiana last night, but I'm not gonna be on some. Oh nah, they not serious. No, they the real deal.
Nah, Golden State is a playoff team.
Natalie Lacase, I so hope I'm saying her last name right. She is one hell of a coach, and every girl on that squad is committed to the defensive side of the ball. Every single player on that team, they are committed to that defense. And listen, Chin that played for UConn.
Right.
I remember that she was struggling to find her mark when she got drafted. I'm so happy for her this year because
Oh
she
yeah, she
is
getting
balling
right.
out. She is
Yeah, she getting
balling
right.
out. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And I couldn't be more happy for her. Couldn't be more happy for her.
Yeah, she's definitely getting right. But again, I'm happy for this particular season because I don't got to deal with all of the weird shit I had to deal with last year. You know, stud buds, people throwing dildos on the court. You know, just dumb stuff that we
Don't
had
jinx
to
it.
deal with last year.
Don't
We
jinx
ain't
it
having
because
to
we
deal
might
with
still
that.
see some assholes doing that shit.
No, I'm
We
just
might
saying,
still
like,
see it.
I like the fact that this year has been all about the basketball and just the raw talent of these women. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that they
I
getting
do have
their money now. You
one
understand what I'm
hiccup
saying?
though.
I love that.
I do
I
have
love
one
it.
hiccup though. I love it too because me, KSAP, a plethora of us in the YouTube space that are true WNBA fans. We've been saying for the longest that these women deserve their money. So now that they've gotten it, I'm happy for them. But I gotta be honest though. I gotta be honest. There's some
With
of them.
great money comes great responsibility.
You absolutely right. And listen,
Yeah, that.
there's been a couple that got that money and they are not playing well right now.
Right.
They are
Yeah,
not
I
playing
mean,
well.
this is the pressure that we've all been wanting them to have, though. Again, we can't ask for them to get paid more money, and then now that you getting the money, now you got to live up to that
Yep,
money
that's a
that we've
Snapple
been
top fact.
clamoring. We've been
That's right.
clamoring for y'all to get this money. Now y'all getting this money. With that money comes responsibility. The
That's a fact.
responsibility to really having to perform now. Now
Amen.
you got to do it. Now you under the microscope. Cause now instead of the 100,000 where people would just throw their hands up and be like, okay, she had a bad year, so well, she not making it like that anyway. She still got to go overseas and
Right.
this and that. Now you don't got to do all of that. So now it is what it is. Now you got to put up or shut up now. So
I couldn't agree more.
I'm with it. I'm with
So
it
am I.
because
So am I.
as a fan, it just like it's my right to cheer for you, it's also my right to critique your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I have the right to do both things, especially when I'm paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., buying a ticket, i.e., buying merchandise. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh no, I understand exactly what you mean. Being I'm spending my hard-earned money in this, I got every right to critique you. And I'm critiquing you on the court. I'm not taking anything
On the
personal.
court.
I'm critiquing it. I'm critiquing you on the court. See, what's been going on now in recent years,
Dre, I gotta
casuals.
run, Dre. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. So yeah, I'm a piggyback off of what he said. Unfortunately, we are in this phase of the WNBA now where we have a core that critiques people and they make it personal. That's not what we do over here. If I'm going to critique you, I'm going to critique you on what you're doing on the basketball court. I'm not going to go personal. I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm not going to say you look like a man. I'm not going to say this, that, and the third. I'm talking about what you do on the basketball court. That's my only critique. And I think that's the only thing you should be critiquing in somebody's game. But unfortunately, you have some people out there that go below the belt and they go personal and this, that, and the third. And I think it's unnecessary. I believe it's totally unnecessary. Now, like I said, I do have one hiccup with this season so far. And I know it's going to ruffle some feathers, but I just have to keep it real. The glazing for Caitlin Clark is crazy. I don't know about y'all, but when I watch Fever games, I got to put the game on mute. I got to put it on mute. And the reason I put it on mute is because these commentators constantly glaze this young woman. We get it. Cash cow. We get it. We get it. Y'all want her to be MVP. We get it. We so get it. But the constant glazing for her is crazy. It's to the point where when I watch games, I can't even listen to y'all. The possession don't even have anything to do with her, and y'all mentioning her. Like, yo, like, what are we doing here? The constant glazing is ridiculous, and I don't care how it sounds. I don't care how it sounds. She's not the GOAT, so I'm not even. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna flash that comment because she's not the GOAT. Exceptional player. I will never take that away from her. She has played well these last 2 games. I love the back and forth with her and Tiffany Hayes last night. You know, some people were saying that how, oh, it's not ladylike. No. It's competitive. She was competitive. Tiffany Hayes crossed her out her shoes, stepped back, hit the 3-pointer. A few possessions later, Caitlin Clark hit a logo 3 in her face, and they did a little back and forth with each other. You know what I'm saying? Face to face. We okay with that. We okay with that. Like, when you play ball, you trash talk. That part. Absolutely. But my question, since this person said CeCe's the GOAT, I have a question. That flagrant foul that she did on Veronica Burton, should we call her a thug for that? Because I'm almost certain if Kennedy Carter would have did that, I'm almost certain if Angel Reese would have done that, the Clay Travises of the world, the Jason Whitlocks of the world, I'm almost certain they would have called them thugs when they did that flagrant foul. So, do we call Caitlin Clark a thug for that flagrant foul on her? I would expect you to say the good screen. I would expect you to say that. Tiger, Jordan, LeBron, they're doing the comparison thing. But again, like, contrary to popular belief, I don't have a problem with this girl. I don't. Now, the videos that I've done in the past, yeah, I do that to poke fun at her stands because I love they crash outs. It's fun for me. It's therapeutic for me. It just gets me going. But I don't have a problem with this girl. I don't. Like, in one of my recent videos, I jotted down how many videos I've done on my channel where I've given her flowers. So I hate when people say I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just telling my truth. That's all I'm doing is telling my truth. I showed y'all the proof that I've given her flowers, and now I'm talking my shit. But this is y'all fault though, because y'all put this girl on the pedestal. She's playing well. She's playing well. I'll be a hater. I have no problem with being a hater. Nope. I don't have a problem with it at all. Because I know my truth. I know basketball. So I'll be a hater. And I'm perfectly fine with that. She's putting up crazy numbers. She's not doing anything she wasn't doing before. So stop saying she's putting up crazy numbers. She's doing the same thing she was doing her rookie year. I wish she would pull back from the 3-pointers though, but she's playing well. And I'm giving her credit. But y'all got to stop with that GOAT talk. That's all we want is for y'all to stop calling her the GOAT. She got to put in more time for y'all to even call her that. Because I've been watching the WNBA since 1997. So for y'all to call her the GOAT, y'all disrespecting so many legends, so many icons by calling her that. And it makes fans like me ticked off. We're not saying that the girl's garbage. We're not saying that the girl's a bum. We're not saying that she's chopped liver. We just saying that she ain't the GOAT. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. Yep, and win a few chips as well. You got to get some hardwood, yo. You got to get some hardware. She ain't got none of that yet. And this is how I know y'all niggas don't watch basketball. Y'all new to the party. Like y'all are very new to this WNBA party. Y'all probably followed Caitlin Clark in her junior year. I was following her since her freshman year. So I'm almost certain a lot of y'all jumped on the train her junior year. And then y'all brought that over here to the WNBA, which is fine. We okay with that. It's more eyes on the W, and we thank her for that. But if y'all think we're going to let y'all come over here and talk that GOAT talk, y'all sadly mistaken. I've been watching the WNBA since 1997, and I've seen plenty of the GOATs. I've seen plenty of them. Plenty of them. How long you been watching? How long you been watching? Because I know it ain't been longer than me. I know for a fact it ain't longer than me. I told you, I've been watching this shit since its inception. That's 97. I know you ain't been watching it longer than me. So, yeah. Again, we never said this girl was a bum. We never said she was trash. We just said she ain't the GOAT. The girl only played 2.5 years. You can't even say last year because she only played 13 games. You get what I'm saying? She only played 13 games last year. So she ain't even play a quarter of the games. And y'all polluting our space talking about, oh, she the GOAT. So she's greater than Lisa Leslie? She's greater than Candace Parker? She's greater than Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson, Lauren Jackson, Lisa Leslie, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, Maya Moore. I mean, that's 10 names right there. I can keep going if you want me to. That's a fact, big dog. We've been watching college. Listen, we've been watching basketball way before this girl arrived. And again, we're not saying that the girl is garbage. We're not saying that at all. We just standing on business. We not falling for that go along, get along shit. We not doing it over here. We just not. ESPN, Fox Sports, Associated Press, all the media outlets, all the sport media outlets, the powers that be, they're glazing for her. I get it. But I'm not a part of that glazing crew. I'm not. I'm about reality. And the reality is that she's not the GOAT. And if that makes me a hater, then guess what? I am going to wear that with a badge of honor. Nah. Nope. I wanted to add so many names. Yes. Look, big dog. Don't crucify me, bro. I'm freestyling names off the top of my head, but Stewie is definitely in that conversation as well. So that's 11 names. I mentioned 10. You just gave me another one, so that's 11 names. I want to know. I wanted to name so many people. I want to name so many people. I want to name so many people because I need this point to get across to these motherfuckers. I need this point to get across to them. They're polluting our space with this nonsense. And somebody got to be the op, and I'm gonna be that op, and I don't care how it sounds. It is what it is. I'm not with the go along, get along game. I like the girl. I don't love her, and why I don't is because of her stands. That's why. They're toxic. So that's why I don't love her. I like her, but I don't love her. Listen, I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that. That's stat pattern to me. That's stat pattern to me. All that 20 point, 10 point. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's great. I commend her. Exceptional player. Still don't mean she the GOAT. Still don't mean that. Jason Kidd got so many triple doubles. Jason Kidd ain't the GOAT. So what we talking about? So all that don't mean nothing to me. Y'all talk about these points and assists, but y'all don't never talk about them 3-point percentages. Y'all don't never talk about that turnovers per game shit. See, y'all only talk about the offense. Y'all do not. Y'all stay away from them turnovers, and y'all act like turnovers is not a part of is not part of basketball. I saw a clip on Instagram a few days ago when they played the Seattle Storm. I forgot who the commentator was. She was basically saying that she don't mind Caitlin Clark turnovers because her usage rate is high. How you don't have a problem with her turnovers? How you don't have a problem with that? Like, that's not alarming to you? Oh no, she don't play no defense. We know that. We know she don't play no defense. She might have her moments here and there where she get a nice block. She might have her moments where she get like a nice little steal, but she don't play no damn defense. But yeah, how did that commentator? I wish I knew that commentator's name. How you gonna sit there on live television and say, "Oh, I don't mind Caitlin Clark's turnovers"? How you don't? How you don't mind that? It's like, yo, every team that plays Indiana, they know off the rip, yo, Caitlin Clark alone is gonna give us 5 to 6 turnovers. We just got to be ready for them. She reminds me of Brett Favre in the NFL. Turnover machine. Brett Favre played for the Green Bay Packers. He played for the New York Jets, and then he played for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm almost certain when teams played against him, they knew they was going to get a turnover. They just had to be ready for it. They knew Brett Favre was going to throw an interception. We just got to be ready for it. Turnovers don't bother me. She takes risk, and her teammates can't always handle her pass. See, that's the excuse. Her teammates can't always handle her pass. That's the famous excuse that y'all always say. It's somebody else's fault. Yo, y'all. Yo, y'all motherfuckers kill me, boy. Y'all kill me, man. Like, y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. Her defense is the reason why she had odds with coaches so much. They even swept that shit under the rug. The back and forth with her assistant coach, Brian January, I think her name is. Could you imagine if Angel Reese would have did that shit? I do remember a time when she was in Chicago. She was going to the bench, and I think the coach or assistant coach had like a clipboard in their hand, and she smacked it. And they called her every nickname in the book for that shit. But when Caitlin does it, oh, it's passion. She's passionate. See how that worked? In the words of the late, great Paul Mooney, she has the complexion for the protection for the collection. That's why it's okay. But let it have been a sister that did that. Let it have been Kennedy Carter. Let it have been Asia Wilson. Let it have been Angel Reese that did something like that. They'd have been called the thug. They'd have been called the hoodlum. They'd have been called everything in the book. Now tell me I'm lying. Absolutely. It comes with the game. It comes with the territory. I don't want to stay on Caitlin Clark too long, but I got one more thing to say. And another reason why she's not the GOAT. You know when the game is close and it's like a free throw situation? Why is it that they take her out on defense? If she's the GOAT, why don't you keep her in the game? They take her out because they know she's a liability on defense. We'll keep her out there on offense in hopes that she get the ball so she can make the free throw for us. But as soon as they get that ball, oh no, Caitlin, we need you to come sit down with us. We need you to sit down with us on this possession. We don't want you on that court on defense. So she can't be the GOAT if you're doing that. I'm just saying. But I don't want to stay on here too long because listen, the Knick game is about to come on. And listen, as a native New Yorker, I want the Knicks to go to the NBA Finals. I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm kind of hoping it will be Spurs and Knicks, but unfortunately, my Spurs are not playing too well right now. Keep her out of foul trouble. I'm gonna show this comment one more time. Keep her out of foul trouble. So that's why they take her out the game. They take her out the game in crunch time to keep her out of foul trouble. It don't have anything to do with her being a liability on defense. Okay, I get it. Yo, they are comedy. They are comedy. But anyway, back to the playoff games tonight. I expect the Knicks to win tonight. Whoa. No. Brooklyn, East New York, Brooklyn, East New York in the building. I got people in Far Rock though. Yeah, I got people in Far Rock though, so salute. But yeah, listen, Cleveland better win tonight. I know that they play well in the playoffs at the crib, so it is very important for them to win tonight. Because if they don't win tonight, this series might be over in 4 games. Listen, me personally, I said the Knicks was going to win in 5. I said it was going to win in 5. But if Cleveland loses tonight, they might mess around and suffer the same fate that Philly got, and they might get swept. Because the Knicks right now, the Knicks is looking good. I think the Knicks are currently on a 9-game winning streak. And for somebody that lives in the town, if Knicks fans are going crazy now, what you think going to happen if they get to the finals? I don't think it's going to be safe to go outside. I read somewhere where they said the watch party that's by the Garden, I read somewhere where they said that it's actually canceled because a fight had broke out, I think, in game 2. I don't believe that. I think the watch party is still going on. I just think they're just gonna have more police in attendance. I don't think that they're gonna cancel that watch party thing. Because I'm not gonna hold you. Like I was kind of hoping to go to it tonight because my man Guru from Tampa was supposed to come out here, and I was gonna show him around the city, and I was gonna take him to the watch party so he can experience the New York feel. But unfortunately, the weather is messed up, and his flight got delayed, so it kind of derailed everything. And I really didn't want to do this shit by myself, so you know. The Knicks is the only New York team you follow? Damn. The only New York team you follow? No Yankees? No Liberty? I don't really care for the Giants, but damn, just the Knicks? You could at least said Yankees. But Knicks, listen. Like I'm rooting for them. I am. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I'm rooting for them. As long as it's not against my Spurs in the finals, but I'm rooting for the Knicks. They got to give my dad one more before he kicked the bucket. Like, I mean, again, I'm not wishing he kick it anytime soon, but come on. My pops was what? A teenager. You know what I mean? He was a teenager the last time the Knicks won a championship. So, come on. Like, come on, Knicks. But again, as long as it's not against my Spurs, I'm rooting for them. Because I damn sure, listen, if we don't beat OKC, which I hope to God we do, and obviously if y'all been paying attention to that series, you already see how this is going. Uh, I think San Antonio ties the series tomorrow. I know before the series started, I said San Antonio would win in 6, but it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me if that series goes 7 games. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay, Braves 50 years, Raiders 50 years. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. You just need one. Yo, listen. And you know what's so crazy, big dog? Like you see these clips on IG of these Knicks fans, and these niggas is young. Like it's not even big homies or OGs in these videos. It's majority. It's like millennials and people that's a little bit younger than me talking about the Knicks. Who knows? Maybe it's because of the time of the night. You know, OGs and big homies ain't out that late. So who knows? Maybe it's just, that age demographic that's at the watch parties. But, look, 40 plus years you've been suffering. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, bro, before the season started, I said there was no excuse for this year for the Knicks to just not get to the NBA Finals. I'm not saying for them to win it. I'm just saying for them to get there. That's all I was saying is for the Knicks to get to the finals. I didn't trust Boston, especially once Jason Tatum got hurt. I already knew they wasn't going anywhere. So you can X them out. Tyrese Halliburton got hurt. So you can take Indiana out. I didn't trust Philly because we already know they was injury prone. Milwaukee is to shit. Giannis is trying to get the hell up out of there. And I don't trust Cleveland. So for me, it's like, yo, there's no excuse this year for the Knicks to not get to the NBA Finals. And right now, they are 2 wins away from me getting my prediction right. Because before the season started, I said the Knicks was going to the finals. Because I said there was no excuse for them to not get there. So they are 2 wins away from making my theory a reality. Listen, if they don't beat the Spurs, I'm praying to God they beat OKC. I'm going to pray to God that they beat OKC because I can't stand OKC. I can't. I'm tired of the flopping. I'm tired of the blind fouls that they not calling. Like, that shit crazy. Game 2, Hartenstein was just holding Wemby like crazy. Yesterday's game, disgusting. I get it. We started off with a 15-0 run, but I knew that lead wasn't safe. Like, this is the defending champs we talking about. Like, I wasn't taking that 15-point lead seriously. All it took was for them to get a big run, and they'll be back in the game. And that's exactly what happened. Don't like them. So I'm very much hope. Listen, we all know it. We all know it. And salute to Jay Williams. Salute to Jay Williams because he was the only one with the balls enough to speak on it. Everybody else don't want to speak on it. But Jay Williams was the only one to say, you know what? I'm going to voice my opinion on this. I'm watching the game. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, and I'm going to speak on it. He was the only one brave enough to say anything. Stephen A ain't going to say nothing. Kendrick Perkins ain't going to say anything. None of them niggas is going to say anything. But Jay Williams was the only one that spoke up and said something. So Jay Williams, salute to you for that. But listen, tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. Only team I like in Oklahoma is the Oklahoma Suit. Oh yeah, they softball team is dangerous. Dangerous. I was actually watching their game earlier. Before I left to run my errands, and I think they was up 6-1 at the time. Yeah, they Oklahoma team is dangerous. Deadly. Dangerous. I definitely enjoy watching Oklahoma Oklahoma softball. Pardon self for the burp. But listen, the game is about to start in 20 minutes. So I want to eat my burger and fries before this game start. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank everybody who left a comment. I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Again, if you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling to your left. Sportswear with Dre Day Podcast is the name. Also hit that notification bell so that way once the video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped the video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. Yes, indeed, you are absolutely right. All those dudes on ESPN and Stephen A. Smith, yes, man. Absolutely. 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 Reginald Banks, ching ching. You have a great rest of your day too, bro. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. This is Memorial Weekend, so depending on where you at, because I'm on the East Coast and it's gonna be the weather's not gonna be too well for Memorial Weekend, but I'm definitely gonna make the best of it. I had to, change a few things around because of the weather, but I'm definitely going to make the best of it. I'm definitely going to be seeing my Liberty play tomorrow and Monday. So I'm going to both those games. Kill that noise, man. Thank you very much as well. I definitely appreciate the comments, man. I definitely appreciate the comments. Hit the like button as well before you bounce. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportswear with Dre Day Podcast. Y'all have a safe and blessed Memorial Weekend. Wherever you at, some of y'all may be up top with me. Some of y'all might be in the South. Some of y'all may be in the Midwest or the West. But wherever you at, have a blessed and safe Memorial Day weekend. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.